I got 2 cars from my father-in-law when he died, and now his son wants to take them from me. My wife Emily comes from a really rich family, and I grew up poor. I had to work 3 jobs to pay for college, which is where we met. Her whole family hated me from day one because I didn't have money. They thought I was just using Emily for her family's wealth, even though we're both doctors now and make good money. At every family dinner, they'd make little comments about my background or act like I wasn't good enough, except for one person, my father-in-law Dave. Dave grew up poor just like me. He put himself through school working night shifts at a factory and built his own business from nothing. He told me once that when he looked at me, he saw himself 40 years ago. We became really close. The thing that bonded us most was cars. Dave had this 1995 BMW M3 in perfect condition. That was his pride and joy. Every weekend I'd go over and we'd work on it together in his garage. He taught me everything about cars and we'd take it out for drives on back roads. It was our thing. 2 years ago, Dave got diagnosed with cancer. It happened so fast. This guy who was always a bit heavy started losing weight like crazy. Within 6 months, he went from looking healthy to basically being skin and bones. Watching him waste away was the hardest thing I've ever seen. When he died last week, I was there holding his hand. I helped the paramedics carry his body down the stairs to the ambulance because he was so light by then. I cried harder for him than I did when my own dad passed away because Dave was the father figure I never really had. Yesterday was the will reading. Dave left most of his money and property to his 3 kids like you'd expect. Then the lawyer said my name. Dave left me both of his cars, the M3 we loved working on together, and his daily driver, which was a 2022 BMW. Everyone was quiet at first. Emily squeezed my hand and smiled. Her mom looked surprised but nodded. Then my brother-in-law Kevin stood up and said, "This is bull. Those should go to his actual children, not some random guy he knew for a few years." I tried to explain that Dave and I were close, that the cars meant something to both of us. Kevin cut me off. "You manipulated a dying old man to get expensive cars. Those belong to the family." Emily's other siblings said it was fine, and that Dad could leave his stuff to whoever he wanted, but Kevin kept going. He said he's talking to a lawyer about contesting the will. He called me a gold digger who took advantage of his sick father. I looked at Emily and she was crying, not because she agreed with Kevin, but because her brother was ruining what should have been a day to honor their dad's wishes. The whole room started arguing. I finally said that if it was going to tear the family apart, I'd give the cars back. That's when Emily's mom spoke up for the first time. She said, "Dave knew exactly what he was doing. He loved those cars, and he loved you, Kevin. Your father made his choice." Kevin stormed out.